Hi, we're going to be putting the value. In this angle, I think the top right corner as a light source would work well. Again, if you have a value scale ready, that would be helpful. Now, since light is coming from here, this front will be really light. So for now, we're going to make it either 1 or 0. And next place that we want to making it lighter will be on the top of this building, but this structure, the top we cannot see it. So bottom we can see it. This will be probably dark, like 5 inside, maybe 6, 5, and this side 4. Okay, all right. So let's, if you're right-handed, again, left to right is usually the way to go because you don't want to smudge. Right? If you did it here first, and what happened when you are trying to do? So you want to go to this side first. So if you have a ruler, always block it, and that's always the easier way. So we are creating the right. So practice not showing any pencil marks. In the beginning, it's not easy, but you get used to it, and then you will handle it much better. Right? Same thing on the bottom side. We are going for 4. You can go a little easier on things in the beginning. You can always making it darker, but the erasing is much harder than making some parts that's light, so you want to making it darker. So I'm going to turn this around. You probably noticed that when I turn this around, what happened? It becomes bird's eye view, right? Okay. So always blocking while you're shading, it helps because you don't have to deal with the pencil going outside of the line. So all you have to do is just be careful when you go to the edge. We can always go back and do the details, but we want to get the tones correctly first. So you can turn it around, and again, you can go for other sections. So 6 is the parts that you really want to make it dark because it's inside, right? Just watch out the corners. Okay. And also you can block it. Make it really dark. So we're going to be overlapping multiple times to create very smooth tones. So we can always go around and create another tones. So once you overlap with the other lines, it gets very smoother because you are filling in all those white spaces. So more white spaces you reveal, that creates texture. So more you cover them, it becomes softer. So that it always saves time to erase the edges later if you go to other sections, right? And then all you have to do is just take care of the corners carefully. Same thing on the bottom. Right? So let's say you were accidentally went out, right? Then what you can do is, instead of putting the ruler this time, right? You put the little paper and block the corner, and then you erase. So that way you can perfectly create clean erasing. And also, while you are working on, as you build more pencil marks around, more values around, what you want to do is, if you have a blank paper, you just put it underneath your hand and work it so it doesn't smudge. Your hand contains certain oil, so if you smudge it with the hand, sometimes eraser doesn't work well. Okay, so that's a tip you can use. And I'm not gonna show all the process how this will happen, and then at the end I'm gonna show you the result of this value. Okay, thank you. I see you next video.